COVID-19 has constantly been occurring for more than 2 years since its first detection on Wuhan in late December 2019. It brought a massive change in social, environment, economics, politics, and any other factors that affect more than 190 countries, including Fijian community.
Fiji is a tropical island nation located in Oceania in the South Pacific Ocean, and it comprises an archipelago of more than 332 islands. As of May 24, 2022, more than 64,000 total cases have occurred, with more than 800 deaths. However, the government of Fiji have taken certain moves to control the pandemic, yet it still needs to be maintained.
This kind of situation brings up new question. Does that mean it's over? I guess not. As we know for sure, the pandemic has brought numerous problems to our lives, including the Fijian community. COVID-19 might already be in its final stage, but what will happen if a new pandemic emerges in the future that affect the vulnerable population and the community itself?
Of course, relying on the technology developed to prevent the current outbreaks is necessary. But the question is, how to overcome the pandemic we can predict with the resilient community in the future? In addition, the commitments of both the government and the people of Fiji, the enhancement of integrated information is necessary. The technology, which is accessible at every level, will be beneficial for building a resilient community to face any other pandemic circumstances in the future.
The answer to all the needs, which is the community's ability to improve their life quality with the support of the technology to minimize the effect of the pandemic on the society, is Live in Fiji.
Live in Fiji, which developed from Care Fiji, is a mobile app that not only useful for preventing the spread of pandemics by doing the contact tracing, but also focuses on a more comprehensive, preventive, and promotive approach to support the community resilience.
Infodemic, which means too much information during a pandemic in digital and physical environment, is one of the most significant issues we need to maintain. And that's why we create No Hoax to becoming one of our features. No Hoax will include headline news and articles about healthy lifestyle, nutrition, and also disease including COVID-19 pandemic, especially in Fiji. What makes No Hoax different from any other news platform is that it also writes about all the hoaxes that spread in society and clarifies them with a science-based explanation.
Emergency situation requires fast response. That's why our application has a series of important hotlines such as police, AMT, and firefighter. By doing so, people can reach emergency service much more quickly. Plus, we can increase our application utility not only for COVID-19 prevention but also any disaster or accident that might happen in the future.
Telemedicine can be the best way to get medical services in certain circumstances. It can flexibly provide healthcare services in a short amount of time. We plan to collaborate with telemedicine service providers such as Unify to provide this feature in our app.
The other feature of Live in Fiji is called Healthy Habits, which contains, first, the body calculator includes BMI and body fat calculator for knowing about the user's body mass classification and fat rate. The result will help determine the diet, exercise, and activity program that must be done. The second one is the healthy menu that provides a variety of menus with balanced nutrition, so people can cook healthy food to maintain their health. The third one is the workout recommendation, movements for youngers, adult, and elderly. And the last one is a physical activity tracker that uses GPS to track your walking, running, or cycling activities. This feature will be beneficial to maintaining users' physical activities for health maintenance.
Too many papers? Or feel tired when capturing to get into some place? Forget it by using quick tracing. With NFC, it will be easier for people to get into any place with only one tap in order to support the pandemic tracing in the whole country. The fifth feature of Live in Fiji is first care. In an era where technology is growing, waiting in line is boring. So we want to make it easier by letting you to register for the first level of health service through your smartphone.
The important yet forgotten aspect of contact tracing application is data security. Data security is paramount for securing users' confidential data, which in this case is what our application collects. To prevent users' confidential data from being stolen, we will use these three data security techniques. Encryption. To put it simply, encryption works by transforming plain text or readable data to ciphertext or unreadable data. For example, WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. That means only receiver and sender who were able to access the plain text or readable data. Access control. Limit the access to important data for authorized personnel only. To prevent important data from being accessed by unauthorized personnel, we use password, PIN, fingerprint before anyone could access this important database. Secure backup data. Make sure data can be recovered from secure sources. In the worst case scenario, when important data from users were deleted by cyber attacks, we can recover the deleted data from secure sources. What's the selling point of this app? First, our app utilizes NFC technology for contact tracing. That means this app don't require access to camera for mandatory barcode scanning prior entering a building, which proved to be a privacy concern. Second, we offer data security by collaborating with data security provider such as IBM.
We hope that this application can be a companion for every Fijian citizen to help reduce the transmission of COVID-19 in Fiji, as well as other health-related problems through various functions such as contact trace for infectious disease, provision of emergency hotlines, links connected to health facilities and telemedicine, trusted health media, and individual health tracker with the support of data security.
Our app requires 2 years of development and socialization. The first to second month, we will focus on our effort to survey the needs of users and plan the application in detail. Then, from the third to seventh month, we will focus on developing the app. From the 8th to 10th month, we plan to test the application. The last part of application development is bug fixing, which lasts from 11 to 12 months. The second phase of our project is socialization. From the 13th to 14th month, we plan how to reach the community. 15th to 20th month, we reach the community. In the following 21st to 22nd month, we evaluate the application through users' feedback. Finally, in the 23rd and 24th month, we fix the issues that reported by users. App development costs vary depends on the complexity of the app. Since we upgrade the already existing app, we estimate our development cost to be more than $72,000, excluding future patches and bug fix. To maintain the application, there is additional cost that cost 15 to 20% of original development cost.
Now, we are already in the end of the video. That's all the idea that we can provide. Thank you for your attention.